Hi guys. Um, yeah, I'm currently at home, still recovering. I'm off crutches now. I'm still limping, but I managed to come off crutches last week, so that's good news. Still a bit of pain and stuff, and trying to do a bit of physio at home, uh, but recovery's going well, and I'm really happy because to be honest, I don't think I'll be back for till probably about October, November. So it's been good. Um, so over the last week, we've had some good news in regards to Oleg. He's now been discharged from hospital, and I'm going to show you a little clip of what he's been up to in the last couple of days. So watch. How good's that? Um, Mental. Like how good is that? So I'm really happy about that because he's actually walking better than I am, ironically. But yeah, it's really good stuff, and he can't thank everybody enough who helped him. When I do return to Ukraine at the end of the month, I will be looking at visiting him. I do have a very, very, very busy schedule, and I have got a lot to do. But if I can, make some time to go and see him, and if it works for us both, then I will do because he's invited me to go and stay with him and his family for a bit. But I am busy, so it might have to be a flying visit. But I am very very keen to see him, and yeah, just get an update with him. So over the last week, we've managed to send a Mitsubishi Shogun, which has now arrived in Kiev, thankfully, and really grateful to the guys who drove that over for me. To be honest, because I believe it went in a convoy, and there's been a bit of a mix up. We had some stuff inside the car, um, which was meant to go to Ignat, and it's been separated, and some of it's been lost, and yeah, it's just been a bit of a nightmare. But we managed to recover a few of the bits. Um, yeah. So you might notice over the last couple of days that Ukraine's actually invaded Russian territory now. They've actually gone into Kursk, um, just at the top of just outside of between Sumy and Kharkiv on the Russian side. And they've started operations to try and disrupt the aviation and everything that's coming in from Russia, which I suppose they have to do, because a lot of the aviation that's what's been crippling Ukraine over the last year. I don't know how well you follow the war, but there's like some these glide bombs that they're using and stuff on the infantry, and it's really devastating. Um, so yeah, I am busy, and we've been doing a lot since I've been in this wheelchair. We've managed to get quite a lot of equipment sent out. We're talking about over £10,000 worth, and that's just thanks to donations from you guys. Um, I am currently doing a bit of work from home at the minute, so I'm just trying to get some money in for myself, really, and just make sure that um, you know everything's paid and stuff before I go back. So I will be going back. I am going to be taking a car over, which my friend Richard has still got on his drive. Unfortunately, due to my ankle break, he has been very patient, and we know you watch these videos, Richard. So thank you for being patient with us. Um, so yeah, I will be driving over back to Ukraine, and I will be taking a car over back with me, which will be going to one of the units that's clearing the landmines and stuff in Kherson, which is good. You'll know who it is at the time anyway. Um, So yeah, a lot of good things to come, and a lot of good things happening. I do apologise again if I've not been as proactive and stuff on social media and following the war as much as I usually do. To be honest, I've kind of just given myself a mental break away before I go back. One thing about me is I'm very passionate, and I'm very consumed by what's going on over there, and it does affect your personal life sometimes, you know. Um, and I'm just trying to spend as much time with my family and the people who love me really, and the people who are always there for you when things go wrong, like they have been in the last couple of months. And that's one thing I've been trying to say to the volunteers and the people out in Ukraine, the foreign ones, the foreign volunteers, is don't forget about the people who love you at home. The ones who are sat waiting for you whilst you're doing your thing over there. Because it's them who pick up the pieces really of the effects of war on you, and even if you get injured or even if you die, it's them who have to pick up the pieces. And speaking of deaths, obviously, I lost one of my good friends back in May. We have also picked up his personal belongings. Kevin from Sunflower Projects, he's managed to do that for me. So we have them belongings, and we will be sending them to his mum when I'm back. So we just need to go through it and just make sure that everything's going to be legit to send to Australia. There might be some things in there which might cause a problem when we do post them back. So we don't know what's there really. We've not really opened it yet, but we're looking forward to getting that back to his mum, and obviously doing something for him over in Ukraine. We know his ashes have arrived back with his family now. So for us, it's about just getting them personal belongings back as well. So that's one of the important things that I need to do when I'm back. But I am looking forward to going back. I'm looking forward to catching up with Joe. I will be catching up with Joe. You may see a video of us both together. I'm not putting dates or anything on yet because anything could happen at the minute. I'm going to go back when I feel right. I mean, I can't walk and stuff, but I don't want to be a burden to anybody. And before I forget, one big thing that I forgot to tell you is that the fresh crops have been coming through in Bilagurka. So in Kherson, the area that we demined, and the focal point for a lot of our demining work in that region, they've just got their first crops today. And yeah, here's the video anyway. And thank you for everybody who supported our work and getting these villages back up to to where they were, so in terms of the crops anyway, and trying to give some people their lives back, and making the land safe again for people to come back and move in and start rebuilding their lives. Thank you.
Всім вітанечко з Білогірки. Дочекалися херсонських кавунів з нашого розмінованого поля в дяді Сережі. Ціль відео, щоб будете проїжджати мимо Білогірки, обов'язково заїдьте в крайню хату до дяді Сергія, там де соняхи ото. І купіть кавуна у нього.
Найкращі кавуни білогірські.
Да, підтримайте цю родину, будь ласка. Ми вже перші кавуни купили.